What's up? It's your boy Mean Joe Green, aka Prince of the Ghetto. I just want to speak about what LaRussell said about Lil Wayne for a second. LaRussell said that the more he listened to Wayne now that he has matured as an adult, he was saying that what Lil Wayne was rapping about, he wasn't saying nothing. And I get his point of view. Cause when I was coming up, I used to like their real rap music. And when he started coming out with those mixtapes and stuff, Lil Wayne was basically just freestyling, over music. Lil Wayne, he really was like the master of coming out the dome. You could just put a tight beat on there and that boy freestyle. If you just listen to in the studio with Lil Wayne and just listen to him coming out the dome rapping, you would be like, ooh. You know how back in the day, if you were hip hop head, when people freestyle, when they snap, everybody be sitting there listening like, dang, that nigga snap. But that's how Wayne was putting music out. He was coming out the dome. And you see how when the engineer hook it up, it's like he snapped using metaphors and everything on the beat and made a song out of it. And he didn't write nothing at that time. So I get Wayne, but don't get it twisted. When Wayne first came out with them Hot Boys and The Block Is Hot and they Lights Out with that early Cash Money run, Wayne can rap some real stuff now, LaRussell. He really, if Wayne want to get back on that paper, Wayne come from New Orleans. They know that the rap that they do down that way, they like their real talk. And Wayne can be about that. But I think Wayne figured it out like, man, I can get it this way and do it quick. Because Wayne was coming out with mixtapes and albums and he was just coming out the dome. And I get what you coming from, LaRussell, but in hip-hop is entertainment. And Wayne, he look at it like, hey, I'm a rap, I'm the king of rap. That's why he was saying he the baddest alive, because he can come off the dome. And he was really, if you listen to a lot of stuff will go over your head, but a lot of stuff he had messages in there too. But I know where LaRussell coming from. He talking about like saying something to the community, like uplifting the people and being on some real shit. Majority of your album, like 80% of it. But Wayne, he just, it's entertainment. At that time, when Wayne was hot, like the 2005s and coming up, he was really rapping about stuff like at that time. Like the song he had, man, I miss my dogs, nightclub rockin'. That's when the Hot Boys them left the label. And he was speaking on how he felt about that. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of music back in the day where Wayne was coming off, it was like what was going on then, but at the same time, he was flipping words. A lot of songs, he switched it up, he was flipping words. He got a few real songs. But I think Wayne figured out it was working for him. So, I mean, if it's working for you, everybody like it, why stop? Lil Wayne had a run, man. He had a big run. And it's like now, since Wayne quiet and he's sitting back, it's like, people having their opinions now. But that was back then. See, I'm going to tell you, that's how you know you a GOAT in the game. When people still talk on your name, that's how you know you was a GOAT. If you still alive and people still, when he ain't this, because now they feeling they self because they the hottest out now. That's how the upcoming, the new age rappers do. They feel like they the hottest now. So it's like I'm listening to that now, that ain't it. And he feeling himself because he talking about something. That's how he feel. But at the same time, hey, they did Jay-Z like that too. But again, LaRussell, you can go with Jay-Z the same way, because Jay-Z be freestyling a lot. A lot of stuff he's saying, it's really ain't real. See, when you ain't using that pen in your rap, it ain't gonna really be real. To rap that real, you're gonna have to put some thought into it. Not just freestyling. You're going to have to put pen to paper and go over and feel this stuff and talk it and think about some stuff and talk it, and it got to be real. That's where those real artists come from. But I ain't gonna lie, when Wayne came with his style, he really changed the game because once everybody saw how Lil Wayne was freestyling, all the artists behind him want to come in flowing. So that's how the music shifted. It shifted down because let's face it, everybody ain't good as Wayne freestyling, and they was doing it on beats. That's how now everybody think they can be a rapper. You got to credit Lil Wayne for that. You got a lot of people now, they get high, put the beat on, say something, the engineer will just fix it up for them, and they'll say that's a song. And they'll feel like they the hottest rapper. And a lot of rappers like that, you can go to 2 Chainz, you can bring it on down. A lot of them rappers start freestyling. And they got that game from Wayne. But Wayne was good at his freestyle. Wayne was using metaphor. Wayne flipping them words and had you thinking and laughing. And you see, that's another style of hip hop. That's the art of what Wayne was doing. And the people was enjoying that at the time. I always say, them songs like Wayne had, there is a lot of flipping words. And this what you write about, LaRussell. When years come, those songs, people's not going to really play that anymore because it was really like a freestyle. See, a freestyle really be hot at that moment. But as the years go, it's like you heard that flow and then you go back and listen to him flow that again. I see what you said. It don't have no message. It's no feeling to it. It's nothing to make you think, and you could be like, man, put that on. I feel like this right now. And that music play, you hearing it, and it's not relating to how you feel it. It's just saying a bunch of flip words. That's how we looking at it at this day and age. But back then, when Wayne first dropped those songs, they was hits. You know, a lot of records, you know, sometimes we want to hear some club records. We want to hear some records when we riding, how we feeling. See, that's why we have diversity art, hip-hop artists. And then that where you come in. You want to speak that real, that's how I would. I like that real music too. You come in, so when I'm feeling down or thinking of something, I want to hear some real. I'm in chill mode, so I'd rather hear some real music right now. But then I can get on that drink, hold up on that, I'm ready to party. I want to hear something, you know. That's how it is, you know, like that, lean with it, rock with it. Rock it. You could, in the club, that's not a real song, but it's a party song. You know, like that Fabo, geeked up, geeked up. You get in the club, you be like, oh shit. And it's really not no real music, but it's a party song. That's why I say hip hop, we got different styles. But I see what LaRussell saying. I feel him too. I feel where he coming from. Because if you're a real rapper, you're going to be like, man, that's some, you know, you ain't talking about nothing. And he really putting thought in writing and putting that music out there. And his music is really saying something. I get it. But we can't X Wayne out like Wayne is a nobody now because Wayne had the biggest run. Wayne, you can go back to the block. It's hot. Like I said, the lights out. Shoot, that Carter too, man. That thing was thinking. But you know, as Wayne got, as you know, like that I Am Not Human, and I don't know. I listened to some of it, but I wasn't really indulging like that because, you know, like it just wasn't what I was feeling at the time. But some cuts Wayne had, I was feeling. Like, if I want to hear a good freestyle, hey, and then my partner playing, I'm going to listen like, hey, that nigga rapping his ass off. You got to give Wayne that. Wayne a rapping motherfucker. But, like LaRussell said, what he talking about, it ain't really nothing. I mean, hey, that's how you feel. That's what it is. I agree. Some stuff he was saying wasn't nothing if you listen to it now. But at the time when he first dropped, there was some fire. And the people know that. So, you know, that's just my take on that. You know, LaRussell jumped out there and said what he said. And, you know, he like the younger generation in a way, too. But you got to know something about Wayne. You listening to him, you know something about Wayne. Everybody knows something about Lil Wayne. But Lil Wayne is the one who changed the game and made and helped all these people that can't rap think they can rap because you could just get on the mic and talk. Wayne brought that to the game. So I mean, hey, that's my thoughts on that. That's my opinion. But shout out to Wayne, man. Wayne had a hell of a run when we was little shit. We loved Wayne. When he was with the Hot Boys and his older albums, man, Wayne was the man. And you know, shout out to LaRussell. I like that Motion album. I was playing that when he was on his grind. I was like, this nigga from the West Coast. I was like, hey, it's hard. You know, so I was bumping him too. So I see where he coming from, how he seeing it from his generation. But he got to look at it. Wayne was a beast in his time. So we ain't finna just say Wayne is a nobody now because he's not in the rap game like that anymore. Wayne is still Wayne. Wayne's world. That man can rap. Coming out the dome, rapping, freestyling, that boy, the toe for toe, I don't think nobody can really hold up with that boy. Coming out the dome. But I mean, hey, I really truly believe Wayne started back writing, he could get on some real shit too, and he would be hard. But Wayne probably looking, I ain't even got to do that. They love this. So he got his money right. He ain't tripping, you know. So, but I get it. It's hip hop culture. You're going to have some real hip hop. You're going to have some talking hip hop. You're going to have some party hip hop. You're going to have some sad hip hop. You're going to have some crazy hip hop. And that's what make it hip hop. But, you know, I just wanted to speak on that, man. Shout out to them boys. Wayne, he's still a beast in my eyes because he really changed the rap game. And LaRussell, I feel you, it's just your time now. So show. Let me see some of that real stuff. Let me hear what you talking about on your next new album. You know, your new album now, I just uploaded new one. I didn't hear this one yet. But I'm finna check it out and see what, I know he got it because I liked his Motion album. So I know he got it. I know where he coming from. And, you know, I just want to piggyback and talk about that because he from another generation. And Wayne generation, everybody know that how Wayne was, you know. But it is what it is. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man. Was LaRussell right? Wayne ain't talking about nothing in his rap, so, I mean, inquire what minds want to know. Get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. You know, it is what it is. It's your boy Mean Joe Green. Love. And I'm up out.